So, video number 2. My second video is BookTube Newbie Tag. Welcome back to the Bookworm Auntie. I'm Katherina. I have tea because my voice is a little bit sore right now. Not my problem, man. I'm turning 26 next month, which means I've had this cup for 8 years. It doesn't feel like it's been 8 years since I turned 18. Anyway, let's just jump right into it. First question, why did you start this channel? I started this channel as a creative outlet, particularly with finding another reason to do movie making type stuff. Throughout high school, I wanted to be in film, and then my path ended up in a different direction, but because I wanted to be a movie director in middle and high school, with my friends, with my brother, with my cousin, we had a YouTube channel for a while called Film Star Productions. I'm not going to link it because those videos are embarrassing, but if you so wish to search it, you may. It still exists. It's still out in the ether. So we made a lot of videos. I also made a lot of videos with my high school friends, and then we had a separate channel called Elephant Avenue Productions. Anyway, when my career aspirations took a different turn, so I'm an administrative professional now. I've really missed the hobby of movie making. To make a long story short, I also love reading, and I wanted to find an outlet to still use a lot of the equipment I had from high school. It's a different kind of movie making skill set, but I wanted to challenge myself, get back into the world of video making in general, and this seemed like a good next step where I can combine two hobbies and share my love of reading. That's why I started the channel, and I'm excited to get going. Question number 2. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? I don't know, I feel like this channel is going to be pretty standard for what you expect from any kind of BookTube channel. It's going to have book reviews. I'm eventually going to do a bookshelf tour. So it's going to have all the standard BookTube things. I think one thing that does set me apart a little bit is I always have some kind of nonfiction or religious book that I'm reading concurrently with the fiction books that I read. I think that's going to be something a little bit unique that I'm planning to talk about some of the Catholic books that I read. As an example, I'm currently reading The Diary of St. Faustina, The Divine Mercy in My Soul, and I'm also audiobooking it so I can listen to it while I'm cleaning the house or something, but it's a long one. It's real long. It's real thick. The audiobook is 30 hours. I'm getting through it. That's something that's a little bit different, but otherwise it's going to be a pretty standard BookTube channel. Let's do the next question. What are you most excited for? I feel like I kind of covered this already. I'm excited to step more fully into the community of BookTube because I know I follow a lot of BookTubers, but I'm excited to add my voice to the sea of of BookTube voices. I feel like by starting a channel, it's going to be easier to dive into the BookTube community in a more full way. Who knows, maybe down the line I can have collabs with other BookTubers if we live in the same area or something, so we'll see. I'm just excited to get started. Question 4. Why do you love reading? Oh my goodness. Why do I love reading? How could anyone not love reading? Next question. What book or series got you into reading? Oh boy. Okay, so I did grab the books. There are 2. Technically 3, but we'll get to that. I liked reading as a kid, but elementary school I fell out of love with reading a little bit. Not intentionally, it just kind of slipped away. Then 5th grade happened. Our family moved to a new school district, and it was halfway through the year. This new school had a reading requirement for every grade level, and I didn't know what to pick because I wasn't into reading. Mrs. Ricky, my 5th grade teacher in this new school that I showed up halfway through the year, didn't know anyone, she said, "Why don't you read Percy Jackson?" And I devoured this book. I read it so quickly. I think in 2 or 3 days I consumed this whole thing. After reading The Lightning Thief, I went on and devoured Sea of Monsters. Then I got to Titan's Curse, Battle of the Labyrinth. The Last Olympian came out the year that I was in 5th grade. And then 6th grade, middle school hit, and I read The Lost Hero, and on and on and on. After Percy Jackson, 6th grade was also the year I discovered The Hunger Games. Hunger Games, it made me fall in love with dystopian. It made me fall in love with badass female protagonists. It made me fall in love with young adult books in general. It started me on a path towards consuming BookTube content. I'll probably do some video about The Hunger Games and my love for The Hunger Games down the road. I might save that until the Haymitch book comes out in March. So excited about that. Oh my word. When that got announced and the movie adaptation got announced the same day, I was freaking out. Yeah. So it was Percy Jackson and Hunger Games. And then what got me into audiobooks, I didn't actually start reading audiobooks until I was 21 or 22. Illuminae is what made me believe in audiobooks. After Illuminae, I just fell head first into the world of audiobooks. So I read a lot of those as well as physically reading. The 6th question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I've thought about this a little bit. I think I would ask them if they had any tips for new booktubers. That's honestly, it's the only thing I can think of. Next question. What challenges do you think starting a BookTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Hardest challenge for me is going to be staying consistent, taking time away from actually reading to sit down and film, trying to find a balance, when to film, when to post, all of that good stuff. Number 8. When did you start reading? We already covered this in the question where I talked about the lightning thief, so moving on. Question number 9. Where do you read? Anywhere? All over the place? What kind of books do you like to read? I like to read a little bit of everything. I'm open to reading pretty much anything. The one thing I don't like to read is explicit stuff. That's not the primary point of the book. I will look up the page numbers and skip over them, and then I'll just like skip those scenes so I can still enjoy the story. I don't read smut. What does your book collection look like? I'm gonna skip that one for now. We'll get to it when I do a bookshelf tour. I think I'm gonna end this video with quickly just showing you what I'm reading currently. My current main fiction read at the moment, Legendary by Stephanie Garber. So I just finished The Abundance of Catherines by John Green today. I was not impressed. I think Paper Towns is the only book by him that I've read and I've actually liked so far. I'm also in a book club every month for reading another book in the Harry Potter worlds. Currently reading Goblet of Fire. I'm behind right now. This month we're technically doing the Half-Blood Prince, so I'm trying to get this done. I'm hoping to be through Order of the Phoenix by the time the next book club meeting comes around. This whole series is a reread for me, so I still go to the book clubs and discuss. In my reading progress, I'm a little bit behind. Finally, as I showed you before, I'm in the middle of the Diary of St. Faustina. That is my Catholic read at the moment. I'm probably finishing it tonight because I'm getting close to done. I think that's all, folks. I'm gonna end it here because I don't know what else to talk about. At this point, I'm feeling kind of rambly. I'm Katherina. I'm the BookTube auntie. I make videos every Thursday. I'll see you next time. Bye.